Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XFW. We are 1 day away from XFW Matt Mania, and what a way to kick things off with easy money.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Michael Webster, thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for hitting the like button, as well as Alyssa Marie Burdick, Derek Smith, Cornelius Hubbard, Owen Bushy, and more. Some of our XFW regulars, thank you guys for tuning in tonight as we get pent up for XFW Matt Mania tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Jason McNiss, thank you for liking the stream. Whether you are on Facebook, you're on Twitch, or you are on YouTube, thank you guys for tuning in tonight to XFW. Marty Evans, thank you for liking the stream. Easy Money, a former multi-time champion here in XFW. Easy definitely likes to get his audience fired up. All the money maniacs, as he likes to call them, get them all bent up and ready to go. Got to sell those full figures, got to sell those 8x10s, and that's what easy money is all about here in XFW. To be the 26th in line for the throne of England, Prince Christopherson Pierce.
And his opponent from Chelsea, England, weighing in at 238 pounds, Prince Christopherson Pierce.
Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for liking the stream. This one should prove to be a battle. What a way to open up XFW Saturday Night Showdown. These two have been in the ring multiple times against one another. A ranking match tonight in the United States Championship Division. Easy Money starting things off with a number of punches to the gut and takes him over. Snap suplex by Easy Money, with Pierce rolling to his feet relatively quickly. Pierce now firing back with shots to the midsection. Pierce now going to take him up and over. Beautiful Northern Light suplex by Christopherson Pierce. I'll tell you what, folks, if it wasn't for this young man's, well, let's face it, piss poor attitude, he could actually be a top star here in XFW. Dwayne Jaworski, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Pierce now on the driver's seat, taking down Easy Money, walking on an arm bar. Look at this, wrenching back now on that arm is Christopherson Pierce. Easy Money trying to break the hold, trying to get back to his feet. Easy Money now rolls through and connects. Ooh, multiple right hands now to the eyes of Pierce, and a kick in the midsection. Easy Money now trying to put back in some offense. Big right hand collides with the face of Christopherson Pierce. Money now going to hoist him up by the throat and throw him down to the mat. Easy Money getting a little brutal there. Easy Money's not afraid to get a little medieval, if you know what I'm saying. Our shot now, Easy Money with the drop down. Shoulder collide there, no one going anywhere. Both men going into a blocking position there, trying to stave off one another, and a shot in the turnbuckle. Easy Money kicking right back, spins it around in the corner. Easy Money now with the headbutt. Christopherson Pierce rocked by that one. Money sends him back again, charging in, and there's the lariat. Pierce collapsing in the middle of the ring. We've got a cover. Bob, surprisingly, in position early. Bob Harris going through AA and doing an outstanding job in the past few months here at XFW, not screwing up as much as he used to. Bob Harris, the secondary referee, was close to being let go, but has really turned his life around. I've got to give Bob all kinds of credit here, as right now he looks off the audience, not paying attention to the match. I spoke too soon, but there's a counter by Pierce into a bulldog on Easy Money. Christopherson Pierce has collided with the Destroyer, Hiro Katsuyori, and a dozen other top-tier competitors here in XFW and has beaten almost all of them. And if it wasn't for his ego, his pride getting in his way, I really think this kid could excel to the top of XFW without a problem. But far off on the night, he lets his pride and that massive ego get in his way. And there's a beautiful Fisherman's Buster delivered to Easy Money by Pierce, who is a well-rounded competitor inside the ring. Easy Money collides here with a chin buster, trying to stop the momentum. Off the ropes, Easy Money, beautiful hip toss. Going old school is Easy Money. Easy Money with the Irish whip. There's the big boot delivered to Christopherson Pierce. The big money boot. Easy Money now, scoop slam. Off the ropes. Money leg drop connects. We've got a cover. Bob O'Cook, I gave Bob credit, and now Bob's out of position. And Easy Money. Easy Money with the win. Easy Money with the win. There's the clothesline in the corner from earlier on. Almost a 3 count with that alone. There's the big money boot right to the jaw, followed up by the money leg drop. Second look from back farther out as Easy Money walk. Wow, look right there, folks. Christopherson Pierce's foot is clearly under the ropes. Clearly under the ropes. And Bob Harris, the referee, did not notice that. Wow. I wonder if Christopherson Pierce knew his foot was under the ropes as well, or he was just out cold. Regardless, that 3 count should have been stopped. Harris focusing on the shoulders. Derek misses. Bob was distracted by a squirrel. A win is a win. The record books will reflect that Easy Money got the pinfall victory tonight. But I'm sure as Christopherson Pierce, if he goes back and watches this footage, he will have a bone to pick with Easy Money and possibly Bob Harris. Easy Money is definitely getting this capacity crowd fired up here in our opening match here on Saturday Night Showdown. Easy Money does love to pose down for the audience. Good Lord, I think he's expending more energy now than he did during the matchup. Easy Money with the victory tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. Again, folks, Christopherson Pierce easily had his foot underneath the bottom rope there for that 3 count. Bob Harris out of position, focused on, I shouldn't say out of position. Harris is in a solid position to count the 3 count, to watch the shoulders, do the 1, 2, 3, but again, you clearly saw Christopherson Pierce's foot underneath that bottom rope. Should have broken the pin. We'll have to wait to see if Pierce puts up a fight about this one, challenges the outcome, or actually asks Easy Money for a rematch. Now, folks, last night, XFW, our main event, our brand new World Heavyweight Champion was in action. And at the end of that match, what we saw was Brian Blaze come out of the woodwork and attack the World Heavyweight Champion after the match was over. From what we understand, the big dog, Mark Johnson, is absolutely livid with the fact that Brian Blaze, as Big Dog says, would insult him after clearly Big Dog, and this is Johnson words, whooped Brian Blaze's ass like a schoolyard child. Now, I'm not sure exactly what that means in the realms of Big Dog Mark Johnson, but he is our XFW World Heavyweight Champion and will be defending the title tomorrow night at XFW Matt Mania in a triple threat Extreme Rules match against Brian Blaze and Crusher Carl Ellis. We'll have more on that later on throughout the program. But right now, we're going to head down to ringside as Sean Owens collides with one of the three members of the industry, Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Last night, the industry managed to score a pinfall victory over Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. That was young Mason Storm. And from what I understand, Sean Owens, Rick Osborne, and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet have challenged the industry to a 6-man tag tomorrow night at XFW Matt Mania. And folks, that will take place tomorrow evening. These 6 men have been battling for the better part of a few months. And both sides getting pinfalls and victories. But for whatever reason, the industry has focused themselves on these 3 competitors, and the blood is boiling on both sides of the fence. And here comes the man that claims to be the fastest competitor in all of XFW.
And his opponent,
one member of the industry.
Queens, New York, weighing in at 222 pounds, Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott.
Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, a former XFW Internet and United States champion. Delilah Watts, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. I want to thank everyone for joining us again tonight, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Thank you for joining our stream. Thank you for letting us spend some time on your TVs, your computer screens, your mobile device, what have you. Thank you for joining us tonight for our brand of digital professional wrestling here at Bloodsword6 Streaming. Again, folks, if you're finding yourself here for the first time ever, make sure you're subscribed to whatever channel you are watching us on so you do not miss out on any of the live action of XFW. And again, tomorrow night, our biggest event of the year, XFW Matt Mania, live 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And right now, Sean Owens getting ready to collide. Dion Myers, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And amazing, again, those quick shots as I talked about, coming out of the gate, firing off on Sean Owens. Owens is possibly one of the most pound for pound, one of the best technical wrestlers in the world of professional wrestling. But Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, who just got driven down to the canvas, is by far one of the quickest, most athletic people I have ever seen inside the squared circle. But here we go, Owens already starting with the attacks on the arms, looking to set Mr. Amazing up for the Owens lock. Owens off the rope. Little stagger step there by Mr. Amazing, getting the better of Owens. Setting him against the ropes now. Amazing could be shot down to the lower kidneys. Thought Amazing would go for one of the planches or suicide dives that we've seen him use time and time again, as these two have very different styles inside the ring, which is one of the things that surprises me about Josh the Coach Clemens when he got Mr. Amazing to sign up with the industry. Aiden Scott does not fit the typical wrestling style of the industry, who technically likes to go for the old school technical wrestling. But Josh Clemens saw something in Mr. Amazing to team him up. Ooh, Amazing sidestepping out of the way there, and Owens is in trouble tonight, as Amazing has countered everything Owens has thrown his way so far in this matchup. Collar and elbow tie-up. Owens dumps him on the back of his head. Owens has been struggling to build any momentum in this contest and really needs to turn things around. Oh, amazing. Up and over the top rope now. Richard Freeman, thank you for liking the stream. That may give Owens a time to recover, shake the cobwebs out of his head. Amazing now back in. Here comes Owens again diving in. And Amazing able to sidestep, but Owens fires right back down. And again, right hands and left, knife edge chop into a DDT. Beautiful transition by Owens. Got a cover. Barely a 2 count. Richard Freeman, thank you for sending 50 stars. Richard getting things kicking off tonight with star donations. Thank you, Richard. Shoulder tackle, both men standing on high. Firing back now is Owens again. Nice drop down now by Owens. Owens, beautiful hip toss. Marshall Foskett, welcome to the stream. This is the second matchup of the night. Easy Money with a victory in our opening contest. Owens again landing a number of shots to Mr. Amazing. Owens again going after the arm, wrapping it over the top rope, putting a lot of pressure on Mr. Amazing. Now wrapping up the arm and dropping it down over the shoulder. And wow, transitioning right into Owens really now stretching out the arms of Mr. Amazing. Owens now back in the lead. OG Marco, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Mr. Amazing now rolls through. And again, that quickness coming into play. Amazing. Setting him up. Goes for a super kick. Nobody home. Owens again right back to the overhand wrist lock now. Again, classic Owens working on the arm. Mr. Amazing fighting back, shots to the midsection to break the hold. Call it about time, and a European uppercut from Mr. Amazing lights up Owens. Amazing going to the second rope, familiar territory, comes off the top. Owens had it scouted. Owens had it scouted, dodges out of the way. Puts the arm behind. Look at that. Snap suplex hammerlock by Sean Owens. Again, a beautiful maneuver. Owens with the bulldog. Owens now starting to build momentum in this matchup. Right hands delivered. And a clothesline right to the back of the skull. Owens laid him out hard with that one. We've got a cover. Only a 2 count. Owens looks a little bit beside himself. I think he thought that should have gone farther. Owens down the head scissors. Ooh, delivering elbows right to the brain, right to the forehead of Mr. Amazing. Again, these two will meet tomorrow night in a 6-man tag match. Sean Owens will partner up with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet and Rick Osborne to take on all 3 members of the industry. And right now, Owens is looking pretty solid in this matchup. Owens locks it on. Owens with the Owens lock, locked on in the center of the ring. Mr. Amazing has nowhere to go. Owens is reaching back on that arm. Amazing is fighting for everything he's got. Amazing struggling. Owens with that locked on. Amazing starting. Oh, Amazing breaks the hold. Right hands to the arm, but how much damage was already done? How much trauma suffered to the arms of Mr. Amazing? And the super kick. Beautiful standing press. Look at this maneuver. We've got a cover, but a kick out. Beautiful standing shooting star press by Mr. Amazing. Up to the top rope now is Mr. Amazing. And the knees come up. OG Marco, thank you for that compliment. Amazing now again in position. Kick to the midsection. Could be looking for it again. Amazing counters. Owens going for the Owens lock again, and Mr. Amazing using athleticism, countering through in a beautiful arm drag. Amazing again going to the top rope. Sean Owens laid out prone. Nobody home. Owens again getting back up. Owens with a hammer lock. into a suplex. Owens lighting him up again. Double underhook, could be Owens lock again. No, into a suplex. Mr. Amazing struggling now. Kick to the midsection, looking for another suplex. No. Back in the Owens lock. Back in the Owens lock. Amazing taps out. Owens with the victory in a hell of a battle. Ridiculous back and forth. Mr. Amazing started things off hot and heavy, leading this matchup, but Owens turning the tide halfway through. Following his usual playbook, assaulting the left appendage. That was a close pin right there by Mr. Amazing. But when he goes to the top right here, Owens getting out of the way. And right here, suplex with the arm behind him using his own weight as a weapon. And Owens pulls off the victory. Owens taking some momentum into tomorrow night's matchup at XFW Mat Mania in a 6-man tag. Sean Owens in an outstanding form tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And again, those 3 men will meet in a 6-man tag tomorrow night, XFW Mat Mania right here. Now, folks, that will be outstanding. But as I said earlier before that matchup, we talked about last night's main event. Big Dog Mark Johnson in one-on-one competition attacked after the matchup by Brian Blaze, the former champion. Brian Blaze hell-bent and livid after losing the championship. And then, folks, we found out this footage after the show went off the air. Brian Blaze attacking Crusher Carl Ellis in the parkade as Ellis was trying to leave the arena. Now, this is no surprise to me as Brian Blaze continues to try to take out anyone that gets in his way. Ellis on the receiving end of a lot of damage last night, just as he tried to get to his own vehicle after a hellacious or a fantastic win by Crusher Carl Ellis. And you see Brian Blaze trying to utilize a stop sign. Ellis fighting back with everything he's got in this matchup. But it all came for naught as Blaze continued the onslaught. Now we have a word that Brian Blaze did cause some damage to Ellis, but Ellis will be able to compete tomorrow night in this, folks, right here. This shot right to the top of the skull with that steel stop sign, and Blaze wasn't done there. This battle continued on in the parking lot area. Now Ellis again tried for everything he could, but Blaze was on top of his game, or should I say the mental assaults. And right there, that neck breaker, from what I understand, was a lot of the damage done to Crusher Carl Ellis last night. Stephen Corderio, thank you for liking the stream. Luckily, the EMS crowd was there on hand. And right here, folks, blasting that stop sign into the face of Ellis and then leaving the scene of the crime. Brian Blaze, typical. This is one of the reasons that people refer to Brian Blaze as the most hated man in all of professional wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, that is one of those reasons. Now, folks, again, we do understand that Brian Blaze, Crusher Carl Ellis will be 100%. He will be in the matchup tonight or tomorrow night for Mat Mania in our main event, as well as Big Dog Mark Johnson, that triple threat Extreme Rules match for the World Heavyweight Championship tomorrow night on Mat Mania. But right now, we're heading back down to ringside. More tag team action coming your way on Saturday Night Showdown. And here come the Anarchists, making their way out to ringside. Richard Freeman asking, Big Dog did win his match last night against Blake the Body Harris, but then the assault by Brian Blaze after the matchup, and then the footage we just saw now, Brian Blaze attacking Crusher Carl Ellis in the parkade area of the arena. Blaze with an all-out assault on both his opponents for tomorrow night, trying to get an advantage both physically and mentally. before that title match tomorrow night. But right now, two of the most unpredictable men in tag team competition inside the ring right now. The Anarchists. But tonight they will go head to head with two of the biggest men in tag team competition here at XFW. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gladiators.
At a combined weight of 587 pounds, the Gladiators.
The Gladiators returning to XFW after a long hiatus due to the worldwide pandemic. These two men flew out of the country to visit some family and got stuck and denied travel back to XFW for a long time. Made a hell of a debut 2 weeks ago. And now showing up again here on Saturday at Showdown. The Gladiators made quick work of the Outlaws last week on XFW programming. And folks, I think this is the first time these two teams have ever met inside an XFW ring. Angus Hayes going to start things off now with the big man Draven. And here we go. We're off and running, and Draven starting things off already. And a big old headbutt. Angus Hayes already thinks it's next week as Draven continues the onslaught early on. Quick tag, in comes Hagen Carr. Hagen Carr now on the receiving end. Oh, turn the tables quickly. Hagen Carr now going to work on Angus Hayes. Holy cow. Hayes just got turned inside out. Oh, and then dumped like a rug on the back porch. Hayes in a world of trouble already. Up in the suplex, Hagen Carr. Hayes turns it around. Big time suplex by Angus Hayes to stave off the assault from Hagen Carr. Carr shoving him back now, again like a schoolyard brawl. Up on the top, Angus Hayes using that quickness to try to dodge out of the way, and there's a knee strike. But Hagen Carr keeping things going, or absolutely refusing to stay down, and starting to dominate this matchup. Hayes now with a knee buster. Angus Hayes now back to his corner, tags in the big Crom Ferguson. Ferguson now coming in with a clothesline. And a right hand to Draven. And another one. Crom Ferguson now in the ring, the big man. Shot to the midsection, now clubbing blows across the back to Hagen Carr. And turning his attention again to Draven, knocking him off the apron. Hagen Carr gonna go for the ride. Cover now by the big man. All four men now in the ring. Angus Hayes looking like he's on speed. That guy has got something wrong upstairs, I can tell you that. Hard ice whip down in the turnbuckle. Tag back in comes the small, wiry Angus Hayes. Double gutbuster now on Hagen Carr. Hayes trying everything he can, lands an elbow shot, but Hagen Carr stays on his feet and lands a suplex. Angus Hayes bounced off of Hagen Carr like a fly off a windshield. Carr now dragging Angus Hayes in the corner. Tag in comes Draven. These two are absolute monsters. Oh boy! Assisted power slam. Angus Hayes now getting his neck stretched out. Here comes Ferguson to the help drop kick in the back of Draven. Where the hell's the Draven's going to the top rope? Are you kidding me? Draven off the top, nobody home. Hayes in an elbow drop. And again, bouncing off of Draven. Angus Hayes is having a rough night as he's getting pummeled by both members of the Gladiators. And now repeat shots to the face. Angus Hayes is in a wild swing there. Hayes able to dodge out of the way. Hayes with a knee breaker. Again driving. And look at that. Draven getting right back up. Angus Hayes running away like a schoolyard fight. Ron Ferguson comes in and gets laid out by Draven. Wow. What a clothesline by Draven. And now Hagen Carr back in. Hagen Carr. How often do you see the Anarchists get manhandled by anybody, folks? Both men colliding now. No one giving any ground. Up on the ropes now. On the shoulder, I should say, drops into the turnbuckle. The Gladiators look like they've never missed a beat here in XFW. But Ferguson now with a shoulder tackle. Ferguson almost the size of Draven. Lands a spine buster. Trying to roll the monster mammoth man of Draven over. Draven's bleeding from the eye. All four men continuously getting back in the ring now, time and time again. Ferguson now hoisting the big man up on the shoulder. 300 plus pounds coming down, crashing to the mat. Courtesy of Ron Ferguson. We got to cover it again. Here comes Hagen Carr to break the count. Ferguson looks... Oh! Where the hell did Angus Hayes come from? Angus Hayes came off the top rope to Draven. And again, we talk about time and time again how the Anarchists will bend the rules. And we just saw it there. And there's a tilt-a-whirl slam. We got to cover on Draven. And a kick out. Ferguson laying out Hagen Carr. And now tossing him up over the top rope. Draven hangs on. Right hand now by Ron Ferguson. Ferguson gonna go for takes him for the ride on the apron. Hagen Carr finally, getting back in his corner now. Draven back on the offense. There was a lot of rumors and speculation the Gladiators are ever going to come back. Look at this. Neck wrench now. And then comes again Angus Hayes. Here comes Draven. We got to cover. Total chaos has broken out in this matchup. Good Lord. Angus Hayes been thrown to the outside. Draven going to hoist him up. Draven. Oh my dear Lord. He just drilled him into the mat. We've got to cover. Gladiators. The Gladiators dominating that matchup. Ron Ferguson holding his own, but Angus Hayes eliminated from the matchup by Hagen Carr. And quite frankly, folks, Angus Hayes deserved that. Coming off the top rope right here, this chokehold. We see Angus Hayes coming in again. Hagen Carr taking him out. Watch this Bulldog. Watch this right there. Angus Hayes getting leveled by Carr, rolling out of the ring, allowing Draven to land that F10 and take out the big man, Ron Ferguson. The Gladiators have staked their claim, and they are back in XFW. That is one hell of a cut on the side of Draven. Wow, folks, I have not seen anyone do what just happened to the Anarchists in a long, long time. The Anarchists have gone up. They were long-time XFW Tag Team Champions. Redme, note, thank you for liking the stream. I apologize if I got your name wrong, but welcome. Thank you for joining us here at Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you for joining us in. We got quite a few folks on our Twitch crowd tonight, but they're all just kind of sitting there silent, looming in, but you guys are welcome. Thank you for joining us. And everyone on Facebook, thank you for joining us here. And the folks over on YouTube as well, thank you for joining us. Thank you all for taking some time out to sit here with us and watch our brand of digital professional wrestling here at Bloodsword6 Streaming. And again, folks, we are 1 day away from XFW Mat Mania, our biggest event of the year. And folks, I know I'm excited, so I hope you guys are excited as I am, as we've got a lot coming your way tomorrow night, folks. It's going to be knockdown, drag-out matches tomorrow night, again, including our main event, which will see Crusher Carl Ellis, Brian Blaze, the challengers against Big Dog Mark Johnson, the man who cashed in the Extreme Opportunity briefcase and pinned Brian Blaze last week on XFW programming. Now, Blaze has gone on the record, and folks, this was supposed to be a one-on-one matchup between Ellis and Blaze for the championship, but Big Dog throwing a wrench into the works, cashing in the briefcase, and then Blaze cashing in his rematch clause, turning it into a triple threat match, folks. That match tomorrow night is going to be absolutely insane. But right now, we're going to head down to ringside talking about champions. Miss Kitty Lane in action up against Riley Palmer next on Saturday Night Showdown. And the returning Riley Palmer here in XFW. The young lady from Canada making her way down to ringside.
From Vancouver, British Columbia, Riley Palmer.
This young lady had a nice run in XFW. Took some time off to go back up to the Great White North. But now back inside the ring here in XFW. And I'll say, folks, not many people wear purple as well as Riley Palmer. Riley Palmer, a former XFW Women's Champion. Hoping to reclaim some glory as tonight she goes one-on-one with the Women's Champion. A win for Palmer tonight could excel her to the #1 contendership's position. But she will collide tonight with one of the most controversial women in our promotion. Miss Kitty Lane.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, the Extreme Women's World Champion, Kitty Lane.
Kitty Lane shaking what her mama gave her all the way down the ringside. Time and time again, folks, I've said how I like watching Kitty Lane walk in. Hell, I like watching her walk out. This young lady, well, she doesn't leave a whole lot to the imagination, but your imagination will run wild when Kitty Lane enters the squared circle. Kitty Lane looking a little confident there. I think this is the first time these two have ever been in the ring with one another, as Palmer was on the outskirts when Kitty Lane came in. Wow, Lane flipping right through that suplex and turning the tables on Palmer already is Kitty Lane. Wow. And an elbow strike. Kitty Lane starting things off, the women's champion, showing Palmer but Palmer turning the ties. Wow, Kitty Lane bent in half with that suplex. I'm pretty sure her head and her knees hit the canvas right next to each other. That does a lot of damage to the vertebrae. Palmer going in the middle rope. Kitty Lane catches her with a shot right to the breadbasket. Palmer's got to fight like the title's on the line as she wants to get into contentionship. But right now, the champion with a belly-to-leg suplex. Look at Palmer getting right back up, though. Riley Palmer refusing to stay down, and Kitty Lane tossed all the way to the outside. And now Palmer stretching out the arm, trying to separate the shoulder. Put her boot right against the side of the head of Kitty Lane. Almost that insult to injury. Gonna hoist her up. Brainbuster on the outside. Good Lord. Riley Palmer tonight came to do some work. She came for business. Palmer now. Elbow shot to the face by Kitty Lane. Lane not gonna throw her back inside. I did not think this one was going to escalate this quickly. Oh! Oh, good Lord. Can we switch places? I lost track of what I was saying right there, folks. I'm not sure how much damage that will do, but I'd personally like to find out. But right now, reverse suplex, that'll do some damage. Kitty Lane does like to add insult to injury, oftentimes taunting her opponents with very interesting maneuvers like that last one there. Not exactly sure even what to call that. We're going to have to get a word in with Kitty Lane to find out what she calls that. Right now she's turning the tables again on Palmer in the corner. You know what this one's called. We've seen this in the past. She calls it the kitty box. And lands the clothesline. And Lane now shaking around. Riley Palmer on the receiving end. Here at XFW on Saturday Night Showdown. Emmerich Smith, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Knife edge chop now. Lane gonna back her up. Lane got what a toss by Kitty Lane to Riley Palmer. Palmer now counters, kick right to the thigh. Palmer now double underhook. Up she goes, second beautiful suplex. Josh LaFave, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Arm wrench now by Palmer. Palmer going to set her down and stomp on the elbow. Wow. Real Mats, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Riley Palmer now. Ooh, nice counter there by Kitty Lane. Palmer was going for the sharpshooter. We've seen her using the past. Kitty Lane stomping on the hand. And then landing shot. Adam, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to Showdown. Palmer now against the ropes. Kitty Lane hoisting her up, drops her down to the suplex. Palmer bouncing. You saw her head collide and snap back up. After that suplex, we've got a cover here. Palmer again gets the shoulder up. Kitty Lane now in control. Palmer off the ropes, jumping clothesline. Palmer avoiding it. Here comes Kitty Lane. This time the elbow lands right to the side of the skull. Kitty Lane now standing over Palmer. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Flying Kitty. Both knees to the back of the skull. That might be it. 3. And the women's world champion victorious tonight. Riley Palmer put up one hell of a fight for being out of the ring for as long as she was. But Kitty Lane has been on par for a while now, and it continues to knock off the competition week in and week out. The XFW Women's Champion victorious tonight, Kitty Lane. I remember when Kitty Lane first got here to XFW, and a lot of folks thought she was going to be flash in the pan, that she was just someone coming in to show off and not be overly serious about the professional wrestling business. She came in shaking her assets, if you will, and didn't have a very good start, but since then, Kitty Lane has really come into her own. She started getting her training, being serious about that, and look how much this young lady has really developed here in XFW. She is now on top as XFW Women's Champion. Folks, things are changing here in XFW time and time again. And wow, we've got a lot of title changes have happened over the course of the past 2 months. At XFW Sudden Death, we had new tag team champions. The 7-time tag team champions, the White Dragons. Hiro Katsuyori capturing the XFW United States champion. Isaiah Frost capturing the XFW Internet champion. It is unbelievable, folks, the massive changes going on here in XFW. When we're talking about the XFW Internet Championship, there has been rumors and speculation that Showtime Shane Black himself is setting his sights on the Internet Championship. However, Black will not say on camera or on record whether or not he has attempted to go after and enter that division. But there's been rumors going around and word spreading back in the locker room that Showtime Shane Black wants to be the first ever XFW Grand Slam champion. And when we're talking about Showtime Shane Black, he is up next, up against Alex James of the Outlaws next on Showdown. And here comes Showtime Shane Black. Former XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Former Tag Team Champion. Former United States Champion. And 1/3 of the group known as Evolution. With his partners, Big Time Jim Slater and John Mad Dog Rogers. And the current TKWA World Heavyweight Champion, Showtime Shane Black. Black, a former student of Alpha on Hawaii, Wild Samoan #1, WWE legend and Hall of Famer. Black has been in the ring with legends like David Batista, Yokozuna, Captain Charisma himself, Edge, and many, many more. Known as a giant killer in the world of professional wrestling, Black will stand up to anybody. In a TKWA Battle Mania 3 will put the TKWA World Heavyweight Championship on the line against the Abomination in a last man standing match. But tonight we'll go up against one half of the Outlaws, Alex James.
Representing the Outlaws from Sweetwater, Texas, weighing in at 254 pounds, Alex James.
Alex and his brother Lance exploded on the scene here in XFW just a little over a year ago and really came into their own. Defeating the Anarchists to capture the XFW Tag Team Championships, surprising the world with that victory. And they have shown they are here to stay, going toe-to-toe with all the top-tier teams in XFW. But this will be the first time Alex James has been in singles competition that I can recall. And what a way to start things off with your singles match than none other than Showtime Shane Black. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the bell is off. Alex James starting things off with a number of strikes and a drop kick right to the chin of Showtime Shane Black. And now working on the arm. Alex James has done his homework. Shane is a very, very solid striker inside the ring. High impact compliment. Oh, up on top. Powerbomb by Alex James. Black now on the receiving end of a lot of damage early on. Black with a shot now to the face. Black with a clothesline. Damn near took James' head off. Oh, what a kick that was. And another one. Wow, that was a brutal kick to the top of the skull of Alex James. And then a second one. James now turning the tables. Black with shots to the midsection. Black drops him over in a sling blade. We got a cover now by Showtime. But a kick out by Alex. One half for the Outlaws. His brother could not make the flight tonight. So instead of sitting out on the sidelines, he decided to take a singles match. And what a match he decided to take. Black now with an explosive arm drag. Showtime's got a lot of work cut out for him when he goes into Battlemania 3 for TKWA. Uh-oh. Black going top. Bob trying to tell him to get down. I don't think Black's going to listen. Elbow drop, but Alex James avoiding it. Black crashing down to the canvas, and James going right back to work. James now going to hoist him up. Oh, drives him down. Black getting back to his feet, but staggered. Bionic elbow down to the top of the skull. Black back up, and again the sling blade. Black now telling him to get back up. Black going to hoist him on the shoulders, and drives him into a cutter. What a move by Showtime. We have not seen that move since his days of WXW, but a kick out by Alex James. Black was the first WXW Unified Champion, combining both the Cruiserweight and World Heavyweight Championships under Alpha Anawawi's promotion, WXW. Look at this, Alex James now. Whoa, blasting Black on the neck, right on the knee. But Black gets the shoulder up. I've got to give Outlaw Alex James some props here. He is holding his own against Showtime Shane Black. That is not something anyone does wisely. Oh, reverse DDT. Black back to his feet again. That inside crescent kick delivered to Alex James. Black now getting all fired up. And James connects. But Black, nice hip toss takeover. Showtime Shane Black again turning the tables on Alex James. Oh, James tossing Black to the outside arena floor. This one is escalating very, very quickly. Black now tossed back inside. James in hot pursuit. James now in control. Kick to the midsection. Black with a counter. Black with a right hand. Black goes high. Beautiful. Springboard enziguri by Showtime Shane Black. Watch this impact. Boom. Right to the top of the skull. Black now. Black. Pile driver. Old school pile driver by Showtime Shane Black. Uh-oh. Black. Stomping the boot. You know what this means, ladies and gentlemen. Showstopper super kick. Kawhi to the chin. We've got a cover. That's it. Black with the victory in a hard-fought battle. Outlaw Alex James really took it to Showtime. But the in-ring experience of Shane Black coming into play. And right here, folks, pancake cutter by Black. I have not seen him use that move since his days in WXW. And then the showstopper super kick right here. This one, I thought James was going to walk away with the victory after that. Brutal impact in the back of the neck of Black. Wow. But Showtime connecting with the showstopper super kick and lands the 1, 2, 3. What? Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? That's goddamn Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon. What the hell is Shane McMahon doing here? Shane McMahon attacking Showtime Shane Black. What in the bloody blue hell is Shane McMahon doing here? Friggin' Shane McMahon from the WWE. Black in a sharpshooter now. What the shit is all this? Shane McMahon now with a right hand right between the eyes of Showtime Shane Black. What the hell is going on? Shane versus Shane here on Saturday Night Showdown. Showtime Shane Black, DDT from McMahon. Are you kidding me? What the hell? The WWE again invading XFW with Shane McMahon. Folks, time and time again, we've had problems with the WWE attacking XFW. We have shown you guys the messages we have gotten on Facebook streaming about WWE trying to shut down XFW. All because the fans, our fans, you awesome people out there in the digital world watching our stream have tweeted out that XFW is better than Monday Night Raw. Now, that was great, and we appreciate it. But the WWE social network crew decided to take offense to that and started attacking us, trying to get us shut down. And it actually happened several times, but we reported it, we disputed it, and we got XFW back. I'm pretty sure that's why we lost our original streaming page, was because of this. And now Shane McMahon's got the audacity to show up here in XFW. What the shit? I got to get my interns on this. We got to find Dirk Webb. We've got to find out what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head on to ringside. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet going head-to-head with Seth Walker next on XFW. What the hell? I apologize, folks, for losing my composure here as Bad Boy Marshall Sweet steps out onto the stage. Shane McMahon attacking Showtime Shane Black.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 218 pounds, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Bad Boy Marshall Sweet making his way out. Sweet set to collide tomorrow night with the industry in a 6-man tag, teaming up with Sean Owens and Rick Osborne. Still in awe over the fact that Shane McMahon showing his puss here in XFW. But here comes Walker.
And his opponent from Sweetwater, Texas, weighing in at 289 pounds, Seth Walker.
Seth Walker making his way out, a former XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Walker, an absolute brutal competitor here in XFW. Loves to put his opponents on the injured reserve list. Goes out of his way to do so. I have seen Walker lose matches just so he can intentionally hurt his opponents. These two have met in the past time and time again. Walker does hold a couple of victories over Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. But frankly, this is I think this is a bad move for Sweet to take its match tonight. But here he comes with a knee strike already to Walker, collecting right in the head. And another one. Sweet with 2 knee strikes now to Walker's face. And a third one. Good Lord. Walker might be out already as Sweet coming out of the gate. But a quick gets the shoulder up. Sweet now going to work. Drop kick right to the knee. The big man coming crashing down. Wow, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet is on par tonight. He is taking it to Seth Walker. Sweet now again, combination of blows. Sweet himself a very, very well-educated striker inside the ring. Sweet now. Oh, flatliner. Grabbing the head of Walker and get another pin attempt by Sweet. Wow, not even a 1 count now as Walker shrugs Sweet off very, very easily. Sweet now again taking him down. Look at this. Triangle wrapping up his Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Locking on a submission hold to Walker. Walker powers out. Walker, wow, just shrugged him off like nothing. Walker down with an Irish whip. Walker, what the hell is it? Oh, good Lord. Walker now just clubbing on the chest of Sweet repeatedly. Oh, my dear Lord. And Sweet collapsing to the outside. Walker hoisting him up. Oh, Samoan drop on the concrete floor. Big right hand now. Clubbing blows in the back by Seth Walker on the Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Sweet now tossed back inside the ring. Walker's turned the tables in this matchup, now building momentum for himself. Walker again going to pick him up and into a backbreaker. And stomping on the arm. That could eliminate one of the arsenal, one of the weapons of Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. But Sweet again locks on that Cobra Clutch style maneuver and drops Walker down face first to the canvas. Sweet's got to utilize that quickness and that athleticism. Wow, talking about that as he boosts right to the top rope. Big time elbow drop from the top. Leg is hooked. We've got a cover. But Walker gets the shoulder up again. Sweet looked a little surprised by that. I would not be, as Walker is one hell of an opponent. But Sweet with a kick. Sweet now off the ropes. Shining Wizard to the back of the skull. And Sweet now stomping. Whoa. Walker gets back to his feet and levels him with a clothesline. Good Lord. That was brutal. Walker now going to hoist him up. Oh, drops him on the back of his neck. That was brutal. Walker with his feet on the ropes. But Sweet finding his... Uh-oh. Walker hoisting him up. Jackknife powerbomb. Wow. Holy hell. Sweet got the shoulder up. I'm not sure exactly how. Elbow drop. I don't know, Sweet got the shoulder up or Walker led him up. And he's stomping away again. Sweet catches the leg. Walker getting back to his feet. Sweet on the ropes. Sweet going high. Oh, good Lord, he missed. Sweet took himself all the way to the outside. And Walker with a knee lift. Both men now on the outside. This battle continuing on as these two monsters go at it. Elbow shot now by Walker. Right to the side of the head. Walker going to hoist him up. And Samoan drop. Blasting Sweet into the steel steps. Kick to the midsection. Walker going to hoist him up. Oh, no. And drops him face first on the outside floor again. And now into the steps. Again, I don't think Walker's even trying to go for a win here. Referee up to a 7 count. Sweet trying to shake off the cobwebs. Sweet comes back in. Sweet gets caught with a right in again. Goes up. Sweet over the back beautifully. And lands a clothesline. Sweet with an outstanding counter. Kicks out the knee of the big man again. Sweet off the ropes. Shining Wizard again in the back of the skull from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. We've got a cover. And again, somehow, Walker reaching down deep, gets the shoulder up. Sweet now stalking Walker. Walker's dished out a lot of damage. Sweet with a clubbing blow. Sweet. Oh! Rolling neckbreaker, pound to the face of Walker down the canvas. Holy cow! Talk about a surprise victory there. Walker started to dominate that matchup. But Sweet turned things around. Landed the Shining Wizard, boom, right to the back of the skull. Wow, what a turnaround. Right there. What a maneuver from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. What a victory for that young man tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Talk about a turnaround. Seth Walker started to dominate that matchup, folks. But wow, what a turn of events. Again, that is what I talk about Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, the athleticism, the quickness, the speed. And he continues to drive forward each and every matchup against all odds. And right there, folks, Sweet gets the victory over Seth Walker. I would not want to be in the locker room right now when Walker goes back there with an absolute tirade. Pardon me, folks. Did not want to cough on the microphone. Again, pardon me for that. But what a victory for Bad Boy Marshall Sweet here tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. And folks, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that McMahon's silver spoon jackass, Shane McMahon, showed up. But folks, I have got word that right now the Showtime Shane Black has challenged Shane McMahon to a match tomorrow at XFW Matt Mania. And again, folks, this is going all the way back again to the last time we had issues with the WWE when they invaded XFW. Hulk Hogan showed up and challenged Easy Money. It was an absolute nightmare. But folks, XFW continues to battle on. Right now, we're heading down to ringside. The United States Champion, Hero Katsuyori, in action next on Showdown. Showtime Shane Black versus Shane McMahon tomorrow night. Shane versus Shane on an XFW stage. But right now, the man that calls himself the main event, Brody Daniels, making his entrance down the rampway.
Making his way to the ring from Hackettstown, New Jersey, weighing in at 233 pounds,
Brody Daniels, a three-time XFW Internet Champion, had an impressive victory this past week on just last night in XFW Danger Zone. And now looking to carry this momentum throughout Matt Mania weekend. And he gets an opportunity tonight to face the XFW United States Champion.
and his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Extreme United States Champion, Hero Katsuyori.
Hero Katsuyori winning the championship at XFW. Sudden death away from Christopherson Pierce. The XFW universe cheering in unison, saying it's a well-deserved championship victory. Katsuyori has been on a high note since. One of the few people that can say he's an ally and a friend to the Destroyer. as Katsuyori's come to the Destroyer's aid on a number of occasions. The Destroyer will be in our main event tonight against Antonio Carino, the boss. A little bit of a note of trivia here is Brody Daniels has beaten Hiro Katsuyori more times than Katsuyori has beaten Brody Daniels, but already Daniels. Full Nelson German suplex, a quick cover by Katsuyori, but Daniels gets the shoulder up. I am not a fan of Brody Daniels. I don't like the way he hangs himself. A very smart-ass competitor, but another German suplex. Wow, that was an explosive impact. Brody Daniels carries himself very, very poorly. Very, very smart mouth and ignorant, even when he doesn't need to be. I've simply said at times just good afternoon to Brody Daniels, and it's met with animosity and insults just for saying hi. But the man who calls himself the main event, who's never actually been in a main event, but right now he's taking it to the United States champion with a plethora of strikes and now a kick right to the face. Hiro Katsuyori, known as the suplex machine of XFW. Brody Daniels again fighting off. Repeated shots now. And drops him across the back of the neck. Brody Daniels a springboard. Looked like he hurt his tailbone that one, but he did connect with that leg drop. Katsuyori now in trouble. Katsuyori catches the leg. Right hand connects right to the jaw. A beautiful textbook drop kick by Hiro Katsuyori. Collides. Katsuyori looking clothesline in the back. Katsuyori up and down again into a suplex. Katsuyori saying that's it. What's he got in mind here? Katsuyori wraps him up. Uh-oh. There's the whirlwind lariat. Good Lord. He turned Daniels inside out. Oh, and Daniels gets the shoulder up. It does not get closer than that, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that was close. Roll up. Beautiful arc by Hiro Katsuyori. Another pinning attempt, but Daniels again gets the shoulder up. Brody Daniels is resourceful. He does have a drive to win here in XFW. Katsuyori gets shoved away. A kick to the face. Brody Daniels now going back on the assault. A number of attacks. Clothesline off the rope again. This time, Katsuyori sees it coming. Katsuyori sneaks behind. Cradle suplex. Bent him in half. That's it. Daniels went to the well one too many times. Come off the top rope for that leg drop. Look at this clothesline. Good Lord. The impact from that. There's another look at it. Daniels turned inside out. Wow. The beautiful roll up there by Hiro Katsuyori. But Daniels coming off the top rope. There's that cradle suplex. Boom. Daniels bent completely in half. He can kick all he wants. He is not getting out of that pinning combination. The United States champion victorious tonight. Hiro Katsuyori with an outstanding win tonight on XFW programming. Now, folks, our main event is a few seconds away. The Destroyer colliding with a well-known adversary, Antonio Carino. But again, tomorrow night, XFW Mat Mania kicking off at 6 p.m. Eastern. Now, again, our main event will feature a triple threat match, Extreme Rules, for the World Heavyweight Championship. The current champion won the title belt only 7 nights ago. Big Dog Mark Johnson looking to walk out of XFW with the championship still around his waist. But he's got a lot of, he's got a target on his back and a lot coming his way, folks. As again, Crusher Carl Ellis, who has come back out of retirement for one last chance at glory. And on the other end of that, the stage, Brian Blaze, the former 5-time World Heavyweight Champion, who is absolutely livid about losing the title in the first place. Folks, it's going to be a whirlwind tomorrow night in XFW Matt Mania. But right now, again, the Destroyer, Carino, 2 adversaries who know each other very well in our main event. Let's head down to ringside right now. Who the hell is that? Carino walk. Oh, that's Big Tommy. Whoa. We have not seen Big Tommy in a long, long time. Antonio Carino, the boss. The 450-plus pounder. Last time I heard he was incarcerated in upstate New York. We have not seen Tommy in some time. Tommy looks like he put on a few more pounds, if that's even humanly possible. Big Tommy at this. Those suspenders are putting in a lot of work tonight. I'll tell you that, but here comes the Destroyer.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 310 pounds, the Destroyer.
The former 6-time World Heavyweight Champion. The most feared and respected man in the XFW locker room. Eric Smith says, we took care of him up here. I think you guys may have given him more of his share of prison dinners, if that's the case. Big Tommy back at the side of Antonio Carino. Look at the size of that giant meatball at ringside. But here we go, the Destroyer starting things off. Clubbing blows now to Carino. But Carino fires back down with one of his own. Both these men now blocking. Almost a brawling match to start things off. Carino, though, hoisting the Destroyer up. Follow-away slam. Where does one find a set of suspenders that big to hold up that man's trousers? Carino must know some very good tailors up in New York. There's a beautiful suplex on the Destroyer. Big Tommy Franco at ringside. Ooh, as if the boss needed more minions, more thugs here in XFW. But right now, on the receiving end of a brutal spinebuster, is Antonio Carino. But a kick out. The boss tried to buy his way at one point at a championship match against the Destroyer. Carino trying to fight off the Destroyer. Oh, picks him up, tilt-a-whirl slam. Just goes to show you how strong Carino is. To pick up the 320-plus pounds of the Destroyer, the tilt-a-whirl slam is no feat for the weak. Destroyer breaks the hold and now fires Carino into the corner. And now working on the arm is the Destroyer, trying to separate that shoulder. And a big-time clothesline by the former World Heavyweight Champion. We've got a cover. Not even a 1 count. Carino showing some decent prowess tonight. Oh, and a shot to the midsection. Murillo, thank you for becoming a fan of XFW and welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Destroyer now, big right hand. Destroyer takes him up, drops him down. Beautiful belly to back suplex. We've got to cover again. Again, Carino gets the shoulder up. Uh-oh. Big Tommy. Big Tommy. Franco getting involved in this matchup. Carino with the window of opportunity and dumps the Destroyer. Flat face on the canvas. Big Tommy Franco. And now Carino going for the eyes. Trying to pick up the Destroyer. Destroyer falls right across the top of Carino. Destroyer with the right hand. Up. Omega driver. We've got to cover. And Carino again. Gets the shoulder up. Carino out catching the leg and goes to work. That surgically repaired knee of the Destroyer is constantly a target by every opponent he's in the ring with. Carino going to pick him up. Carino release German suplex on the Destroyer. TKWA, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to our main event. Carino now hoisting him up. Destroyer up and over. Beautiful sunset flip. Holy cow. But Carino again gets the shoulder up. Destroyer now tossing him up and over. Right. What the hell's that? Why is there a chair in the ring? Why is there a chair in the ring? Strike coming off. And he clubs Tommy across the back. Destroyer with a clubbing blow to Tommy across the back. The Destroyer now got to keep one eye in the back of his skull. There's now a chair in the ring and a big boot. Destroyer connected the big boot and another one. Destroyer with the chair. That was put in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Burning hammer. Burning hammer. Bob now decided to play with the chair. The Destroyer. The Destroyer with the victory. Unbelievably fat is an understatement. That man has swelled beyond human capacity. There's the Omega driver. Carino even bringing out the reinforcements. No match for the Destroyer tonight. I think Tommy was too distracted by his the mustard on his shirt. Carino here going for the powerbomb with the Destroyer with a sunset flip counter. Showing off some credit. Look how close that 3 count was. But right there. The Destroyer victorious tonight and tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, XFW. Oh no. Oh no. Ladies and son of a bitch, another clown from the WWE. Brock frickin' Lesnar is out here again. Brock Lesnar out here against the Destroyer. Are you kidding me? 2 WWF goons showing up tonight. These two battled several years ago with the Destroyer. Destroyer hoisting him up and drops him down. The Destroyer now with a chair. Both men fighting it out. Destroyer. Power slam. And now Big Tommy getting in the ring. Getting scared off by the Destroyer. And a chair shot to Lesnar. And another one. The Destroyer not being taken off by Lesnar. Lesnar looking to go for the ride. Up and down. The Destroyer again with that steel chair. Elbow drop. Holy hell! Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow night for XFW Matt Mania.